Last week, I unexpectedly had to move halfway across the country with my two cats, and it was an experience, to say the least. If you're new here, my name is Charlotte, I have two cats, and I just recently got settled into my new home, so moving was not on my 2025 bingo card, but I found myself in a situation that I can't really share about online, however, it left me having to leave. I'm someone who loves a plan, so trying to just up and go with cats is pretty much just a nightmare. It's my own personal form of hell. But yeah, I had like 4 hours to pack, everything I could fit into my car, and I got to have the delightful experience of Airbnb with unprepared cats, so it really was just a time. Anyway, it's been almost a week now. We have a place to stay, thank goodness, and now I'm trying to figure out what is next. I woke up this morning in a bit of a depression spiral. I don't do well with change, especially such sudden change that I wasn't expecting. I thought I was finally in this moment of life where I had things kind of figured out, and then just like that, everything changed. Time to start anew and start from ground zero and build my way up yet again. It's overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. I'm super overwhelmed in this phase of my life, and I'm kind of scared as well. More than just a little scared, I'm very scared because everything is an unknown now. I could live anywhere, I could, pretty much do anything if I set my mind to it. It's just a question of how. It's a question of housing, it's a question of work, there's just so many variables to it, so it's been tricky to figure out. So anyway, I'm back in the Northeast at the moment with the girls, and I have been finding some stability in the most mundane tasks such as scooping litter and routinely feeding them and whatnot, doing their medication. It's so stupid because these are the things that are like, it's such a hassle. Yet recently they are the only stable things in my life, so I have been clinging to them like, yay, time to scoop the litter again. But what can I say? It's just been a time of transitions. And like I said before, I don't love sudden changes, but when you have to leave, you have to leave. But the girls have been doing so well. Lou's traveled across the country, so she is pretty much a pro and very relaxed, even, given the circumstances. And Margaret has been thoroughly enjoying herself, trying to submerge herself in all the various toilets she has now encountered, whilst Lou just relaxes. But it definitely was a very big transition from going from a multi-cat household to just back to the two of them again. So I'm really proud of them, of how they've been handling it. And also a side note, trying to travel with giving the cats different probiotics and medications and whatnot is so complicated. I feel like after making it through this, I can now think, you know what, I can do anything now because I have done this. Poor Lou was not happy here. I had to wipe her down after giving her some gabapentin. Both girls got it for the car ride, but all that to say, that's why I haven't really been posting on here. It has been a time of utter chaos. I know there are people who wonder why we left, and like I said before, I cannot go into it. However, I can say that I only left when I felt it was absolutely necessary to do so. The key things are, we are safe, we're warm, we have a roof over our heads, the girls are fine, I'm fine. And while we have a short-term housing situation, I'm actively looking on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Zillow for housing that will work with us long term, as well as jobs and all of that. All while maintaining the cat's health, as we know, can be a bit finicky, but I've been making sure to get Lucy her arthritis shots no matter where we are, keeping them comfortable, keeping them safe, and I truly believe that things will get better, the timeline will somehow make sense, and everything will be okay. And that is our weekly update.